All right, let's jump right into this. Picture this. You just rolled out your mat in the living room. The goal? Lifting and growing your glutes for a rounder booty entirely at home with zero equipment. So you cue up this 25-minute workout explainer. But you hit play and, well, there's no trainer yelling at you, no countdowns, no give me 5 more. Instead, it's just this relentless, pounding beats and a deeply emotional pop soundtrack. Today, we're decoding something totally unique. A 25-minute workout where your only guidance is literally hidden inside the background music.
So it begs the question, right? How on earth do you survive a 25-minute workout without a single spoken instruction? It is tough. If you've ever tried to push through a grueling, muscle-tearing routine at home, you know we normally rely heavily on a trainer's voice just to keep us accountable. But what if the music itself actually becomes your coach? What if those lyrics aren't just background noise, but a precisely timed psychological map telling your muscles exactly what to do?
Let's look at the timeline mapping these pop lyrics directly to our physical routine. We've got minute 0, the sweet warm-up. Minute 10, the heat. Minute 20, the heartbreak burn. And finally, minute 25, the walk away. Kicking things off with phase 1, the sweet warm-up.
The routine starts with these exact words, just looping in the background. You are the sweetest of all, you make me happy. It's incredibly positive, super upbeat. And if you think about the psychology of starting a tough, no-equipment lower body routine, you kind of need that fresh, pre-sweat optimism, don't you? You're feeling good, your muscles are fresh, and the music is just feeding you this joyful, welcoming energy to get you moving.
And this is where we see a brilliant contrast between the literal lyrics and the actual workout reality. I mean, sure, the romantic meaning implies the blissful start of falling in love. But the workout reality? It's really just your mental warm-up before the heavy lifting begins. Honestly, you're only happy right now because the glute bridges and donkey kicks haven't started to burn yet? The music is totally lulling you into a false sense of security.
Moving right along to phase 2, building heat.
Okay, so as your muscles actually start to put in the work, our silent instructor escalates the intensity in 3 distinct lyrical steps, pacing the workout perfectly. Step 1 is, I get bored easily. This is that exact moment you push past the easy warm-up and demand a bit more from your body. Step 2, fever is falling. The sweat starts, your heart rate climbs, and then step 3, bam, the music just erupts into heat, heat, heat. This escalation pushes you right past that initial boredom and straight into the physiological fire you need to really lift and grow those glutes.
To really put that intensity into perspective for you, a massive 80% of the soundtrack right here is dedicated purely to chanting the word heat over and over and over again. That leaves only 20% for any kind of romantic storytelling. This aggressive repetition perfectly mirrors that literal burn building in those glute muscles while you're grinding through those high-repetition bodyweight pulses.
Then, right as you are probably holding some excruciating isometric pose, maybe a deep squat or a sustained glute bridge, the lyrics drop this line, never ever ever going to let you go once I get my hands on you. In the context of a silent workout, these repetitive lyrics actually become a psychological mantra. They're basically forcing you to grip the floor, hold your form, and never let go of that pose, no matter how badly your muscles are trembling. Which brings us to phase 3, the burn.
Just listen to this lyrical struggle for a second. You break my heart in pieces. Sometimes I need a phone call, but you don't care. These lyrics completely define the peak intensity of the routine. They represent the sheer exhaustion, that desperate urge to just take a break, and the feeling of utter betrayal from your own tired muscles. You are literally begging for relief here.
So, this romantic heartbreak perfectly doubles as physical heartbreak. In the song, sure, it's about a lover who won't pick up the phone. But in your living room? It is your glutes screaming for mercy while the silent trainer, you know, the unyielding beat of the music, simply doesn't care. The clock is ticking, the beat is pounding, and absolutely no one is going to rescue you from those reps. You just have to endure it.
But check this out. Just when you think you might quit, the playlist delivers this incredibly precise lyric, "Don't gotta work for the both of us, I put you in the driver's seat." This line hits exactly when you need to take absolute control. Without a trainer yelling at you, this is the ultimate reminder that you are the one driving this home workout. You are entirely responsible for your own results. It really empowers you to push through those final excruciating minutes of the burn.
And finally, we arrive at phase 4, walk away.
In this cool-down phase, right as you collapse onto your exercise mat, the music fades out with this breathless repetition. Please just walk away. Leave me. Walk away. It acts as the ultimate double entendre. The emotional story of the song is ending, obviously, but more importantly, it's your silent cue signaling that this 25-minute routine is officially done. You've completed the challenge, you are finally allowed to drop to the floor and just walk away. But the soundtrack does leave us with one last lingering thought as things wrap up. Even in total exhaustion, with your lower body completely spent, the lyrics remind you, you are still the answer. It's this really subtle nod that showing up, putting in the work at home, and pushing through all that pain was the answer all along to achieving those fitness goals and getting that rounder, lifted booty. It is honestly amazing how perfectly a seemingly random pop song can map directly onto human physiology and endurance. Which leaves us with this provocative question. If music can secretly coach us through 25 minutes of pain, basically acting as a relentless, invisible personal trainer, what else is your everyday playlist silently telling you to do? Next time you put your headphones on, maybe pay closer attention to those lyrics. You might just find they're driving you a lot harder than you realize.